Hello there, and welcome to the UKWineVlog. This is Adrian,
This is Jamie.
and we're here to taste and review wines. We're going to be tasting some wines, some cheap wines that you can find in any big supermarket. We're going to start with Stowells White Zinfandel Rosé. It says in the back, it's not too sweet and definitely not too dry. So it's nice slap bang in the middle. It's got that nice taste of juicy, crisp fruit.
Also, it says.
Well, that's what we're going to find out.
So we have to get down to the tasting.
Start with you. Say one.
And we'll have it to there. Would you like me to hold your glass? Right, so first, the smell.
Well, also the colour. It's got a very light colour.
Well,
Very
that's
crisp.
probably because of the fact that it's a white Zinfandel. It's not a true rosé, so it's lighter.
True rosés have got more boldness to the colour.
Yes, it's closer to a red than.
Yeah, you can't. It's got white Zinfandel's more close to white wines, aren't they, than actual roses
Yes.
or reds.
And in the smell, it's
You can taste the berries, though, in it.
it does smell summer fruits.
It's very sweet. You can taste you can taste strawberries and so forth.
So I guess that it goes with what it says on the label of the packet.
Exactly.
Because it
So-
smells like fruits, but
So we can't really fault them on the back.
no, I guess they tell the truth there. So I think we should
For
taste.
once. There you go. It has got it's very mild and very light.
Yes, and again that's probably because of the fact that it's a white Zinfandel. So
Yeah.
therefore it's light. It's closer to a white than it is to a red. So it's
Yeah. And usually if you don't like your rosé, if you don't like your summer fruits, but you think rosé is a bit too bold, you go for white Zinfandel. As you said, it's closer to white.
Yes, it's a lighter taste. It does have a fruity taste, so it's. I'd say that this would be good for summer, maybe relaxing in the garden, something like that. That's
That's what you normally do around the summertime. You just want to stay, relax in a deck chair, not have your crotches really far out. That wouldn't be very dignified, sitting like out here with your crotch as far forward as you can. Any more laid back if you
all depends on
horizontal.
how much you've had to drink at the time.
If you get to more of this, the amount of drink you had correlates to how much crotch is flinging forward.
There's definitely a good summer fruit there. I can't tell exactly what the berry is. It's I don't know. It smells like a strawberry almost, but not as strong.
Yeah, I can't taste strawberries in there. Or some sort of currant, or maybe a bit of raspberries in. I can smell raspberries in there.
Yes. It might even be a black currant. You can tell that it's alcoholic. I mean, what's the content according to the?
Well, the content is 11%.
And that equates to how many units for the people out there who care?
8.3.
And that's per bottle.
For those people who really have to see how many units they're taking.
8.3 per bottle. There's barely any taste left.
Yeah. I mean, myself, I like more flavour in my wine. That's why I prefer a rosé or a white. With a white Zinfandel, it again, because it's kind of in the middle. It doesn't really have that dignified.
It doesn't have an identity.
No, it's never defined flavour. That's it. You can't really tell if it's one thing or another.
It's not white. It's not rosé.
Yeah, with a rosé or red or white, you know where you stand.
Yes.
You know where the flavour is. For me, with the white Zinfandel, it's just got no character to it.
Well, I think what we need to do is, after that point that you made, we need to have another glass and see if the top of this glass would be more tasty than the bottom.
Yeah.
Since we've just finished off a glass and could barely taste it, if the top tastes very fruity.
Again, because I think it's white Zinfandel, I can't even taste any flavour.
Well, now see, I can, and it does seem to be stronger.
Mm.
So, does that mean as it's sitting out it loses its flavour? Or does that mean that as the glass goes down, as you said, the flavour's lighter than the alcohol, so the flavour's at the top?
All the flavours is bunched at the top.
I mean, let's take a look at this glass. I don't know how well you'll be able to see, but from here it looks darker there than it does at the bottom. So if that's true, that would be going with what we're saying, e.g. the flavours at the top and the rest at the bottom.
You want it to be even, that's the thing.
Yeah, it has a nice taste until you start to get towards the bottom of your glass. For you don't like it as much though because you're
It's
used
too
to
light.
rosé.
I like more flavour.
We haven't had this with food, and I know that we're not eating right now. But if you were to drink this with food, what do you think it would go with? Because I mean, most labels tell you, but this one doesn't.
This one doesn't. I'm surprised at that because usually they would say, well, a lot of the cheaper ones would say, best drink as it is or with something.
Yes.
But to me, I think it might be nice with maybe like, you know, or maybe even chicken or some sort of salad, some sort of nice crispy salads maybe.
Yeah, I think it would go well with a salad because of the fruitiness.
Yeah, it goes with the fruitiness and then it goes with the crispiness of the salad.
Well, in summer a lot of people will eat salads because it's too warm.
It's too warm to have
so
anything
they
hot.
decide to have something cool.
Yeah.
But obviously this will be sold all year round. So if you would have it with a warm meal, what do you think would be the warm meal?
Well, that's what I said. Maybe like cooked chicken, not fried chicken, but just chicken boiled as it is, no skins. I think I'll go well with that.
Yeah.
Many people might have it with food. They might be the kind of person where they'll just sit, you know, in a patio or somewhere outside with a table, the wine in the middle. Everyone just pour the wrong glass, and just having a bit natter about, I don't know, politics or shoes.
Now see, the thing is though, we say summer and we say patio or yard or garden, and a lot of people have barbecues. But when you think, on a barbecue you'll have burgers and other such items. Beef burgers, remembering.
Does
this go with a barbecue? Because you were
know,
talking about pouring your own drinks and people would at a barbecue.
Yeah, that does that is like, I bet that's basically throw a spanner in my own rule of thumb. Thank you very much. I had a really good theory there. And what have you done? Spanner, hey!
But at the same time, things that have gone on a barbecue, they don't taste as strong.
Yeah.
Well, we have what should probably be our final glass to sit.
The last glass, yeah.
Yeah, because this will help us see how the bottle goes. That'll probably be about half-ish.
Yeah, perfect.
And this will let us know exactly what's happening to the wine, because admittedly we've left it open, which we probably shouldn't have.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you were at a barbecue, if you were at someone's house or whatever, I mean, a lot of people don't like to help themselves to things, but if they've been told, oh, help yourself,
Yeah.
some people might forget to put the lid on or pour themselves a glass and then run to the toilet.
Things like, yeah, you have to mention this. There's one way you can test a really good rosé or wine. As I said, with people, how is it going to handle itself if you're in a big group of people having a chat, having a natter, just relaxing? Is it going to handle it? Because you want something with a consistent flavour.
Because again, that's the thing, isn't it? Although I said earlier, even if you've got 5 friends or 4 friends plus yourself, and you take a glass each, empties the bottle, it'll be gone in 5 minutes. But it won't be, because most people will do exactly as you said. They'll relax, they'll put their legs up or whatever and have a chat, and they're not just going to go glug 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 glug, are they? So
they're really going to talk. They're really going to talk for a bit, take a quick sip. They'll sometimes talk more than they'll sip, and that's when the wine has to keep its flavour.
And even if they all talk an equal amount, an average glass will probably last about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And I'd say from opening that bottle to finishing will probably be about that amount of time.
Yeah.
And therefore, if it still tastes the same as it did when we first opened it, it's got a staying power. So, what would your final thought be then?
Well, the flavour's nice there. It smells really nice, and I do get the feeling that I should be drinking it outside in the sun with some friends, relaxing. The scent's really nice, and the first few sips, the first few drinks, they've got some nice flavour in it. I can taste the berries, but after a while, it just tends to taste more like dreads, like you get in beer, which I don't like. I want to be able to keep drinking it and still have that flavour. So, again, in my opinion, it is nice. It's nice and light, but it can be a bit of a disappointment after the end. It's not something you can relax with. I mean, anyway, what would your final thoughts be anyway?
Well, I think it's a wine that's stayed quite well to the end. For me, it's never been too strong or too weak in the alcohol department, but in the flavour department, it has been a bit of a letdown. I don't know if that's been to do with the fact that it was chilled or not, but
Yeah.
we followed the bottle's directions, and that's fact.
Followed it at face value as a consumer would
Yes. And for me, I agree with you. I think I should be outside with friends on a sunny day, drinking,
Yeah.
even without food, because I think this will go well just sitting around with friends. But if it did, again, I agree with what you said earlier about food, salad or poultry of some sort. So, what would you score it then?
do. Score it out. For me, it's about average, so I would give it a 6 out of 10. You?
Well, for me, I feel that it's held its taste for longer. So I want to say about a 7.4 because, and that probably sounds really poncy, especially the way I said it, but
Yeah, with the point in there. I'll give it a 7.4.
the fact of the matter is it's about 7.5
Yeah.
because it's for me towards the higher scale of a 10 scale.
Yeah. Again, if you're going to start drinking wine for the first time, and you're worried about what should I go for? Should I go for a white? Should I go for a rosé? Should I go for a red? Well, if you're between white and rosé, start off with a wine like Stowells, like a white Zinfandel. It's right in the middle, and then basically make a choice between whether you prefer a white or a rosé. It is really just like it's really just, again it's your first wine, and it's really just it'll help you break your wine virginity in a way.
Yeah.
So it'll be just like, it's kind of, I think I want some more flavour, or I want it sweeter, or I want a bit more grape to it. And again, it's just really just a demo wine basically.
And that breaks our wine reviewing virginity too.
Yes.
Yes. Coming up on the next episode will be...
It will be a white wine, when you'll find out in the next video.
Enjoy.
See ya.